Let's make my childhood favorite Lao beef stew, Eteen. This dish is the epitome of what Lao food supposed to taste like. It's salty, it's savory, it's rich in flavor, and it can be made spicy. It has tons of herbs, tons of veggies. It's a salty, savory dish, pungent, funky from the fermented fish sauce. This dish, like most Lao food, doesn't have sugar. First, add oil to pan. Next, add minced garlic and smashed chili peppers. Give it a stir until it becomes fragrant. Once this becomes fragrant, go ahead and add your choice of protein. Today I'm using beef chuck roast. Next, give this a stir, combine well. The house is so fragrant, and be careful, it also will burn your eyes. It's so spicy. Let this cook and let it form a little crust, giving it a nice sear. Next, I'm gonna add in kaffir lime leaves, followed by smashed and bruised lemongrass. Give it a stir. Next, we're gonna hit this with some fish sauce. What makes Lao food is fermented fish sauce, padek, pala. A little bit of chicken bouillon. Some makeshift good MSG that magic does. Now we give it a mix. Next, transfer the meat into a bigger wok or pot. Next, add water. You can use as much water as you want depending on how much soup you want. So next is the star of the show and it's so important for Lao beef stew. It's called khao bua. So what it is soaked sticky rice, and what that's gonna do is gonna make stew very thick and starchy. So that's gonna be soaked sticky rice that I smashed in a pestle and mortar, or you can blend it. I have kaffir lime leaves in here, lemongrass, chili peppers, and glutinous sticky rice, soaked sticky rice. And then you blend it with some water to get a sticky rice pepper herb paste, khao bua. So go ahead and add that. You can add more or less depending how thick you want it, okay? Right now you notice it's very watery, but it's gonna get very thick. We're gonna let this stew for 1 to 2 hours. In the meantime, let's go ahead and prep our veggies. While that is stewing, we're gonna go ahead and prep our veggies and herbs. You're gonna need the star of the show, which is dill. It's already been washed or cleaned. Asian eggplant. Your choice of green, you can use whatever you have in the fridge. Today I have Chinese broccoli gailan. I have some chopped scallions. I chopped it in and separated the top. I have some bok choy. For my bok choy, I'm gonna cut the heart in and separate the leaf. Cut it on a bias. Piece like this. And then for the leaf, I'm just gonna cut it in half. Separate the two. This has a longer cook time and this will wilt really fast. So we're gonna cook it separately. For my bok choy, same thing. Just separate the heart in with the leaf. For my Asian eggplant, cut off the top and then just cut it into 4 quarters. Just like that. This has a longer cook time, so we're always gonna cook this first. For my scallions, I cut the heart in and then top part. I'm gonna cook it separately. Be sure to stir your stew as you go. You don't want the rice to stick to the pot and burn at the bottom. Be sure to keep stirring every couple minutes. This is dill. I wish you guys could smell it. This is the star of the show for Lao beef stew Eteen. So what I'm gonna do is just cut the stem. Just kind of cut it into thirds. It will wilt, so don't worry. It might seem like a lot, but they wilt, okay? Put that aside. And the stem right here, this is where all the flavor comes in, all the aromatic, what makes Lao beef stew Eteen what it is. So I'm just gonna cut the stem into thirds. They have a longer cook time, so we'll cook the stem first, okay? I'll just put that aside. Next, I have my Eteen. This is the beef drop flank. To cut down the cook time, I cooked it separately, okay? I'm just gonna cut this to bite-sized pieces. This is so good right here. All the tendon and the fat. If you guys want the recipe, it's in the description, okay? All the written recipe and the measurements. I have different versions of this tutorial, so it's also located on the link in my profile, my YouTube channel. Give me a follow as well, okay? So next, we're gonna add this into the stew. Keep stirring. You don't want the rice to burn. It will stick at the bottom of the pot or pan. So be sure to stir a couple minutes throughout the whole process. And now I'm gonna put in my beef drop flank. It has all the meat stuck with the tendon, making it so delicious, so gelatinous. And gonna let that cook, stir, and combine well. Now let this cook down on how tender you want the meat, okay? Then we're gonna add the veggies and herbs at the end. So we're pretty much done. Now comes the veggies and herb. We don't want to overcook the veggies and herbs, so you want to cook the things that have a longer cook time. So first, I'm going to put in the Asian eggplant. Next, I'm going to put in the hard end of the scallions. Next, the hard ends of the gai lan stock, the hard end of the bok choy, the stems of the dill, and now we're just going to let that cook down, okay? Now that my Asian eggplant is fork tender, we're going to go ahead and add in all the leaf greens. I have my gai lan leaves here, my bok choy, my green onion, and for the star of the show, a must, dill, paksi. Mix this all in and let it wilt. Wow guys, I can't wait for you guys to try this recipe out. Gonna mix this all in. This will cook really fast, so let it cook for a couple more minutes and then shut off the heat and serve with jasmine rice or sticky rice, guys. This is Lao beef stew, Eteen or Omsin. It's really hard to find here in America. Only a handful of Lao restaurants serve this. So when you want to eat it, most of the time you have to make it yourself. One of the best Lao dish that you ever have to try is salty savory with sticky rice. It becomes a collision of flavor. It's herby. You can make it spicy. Oh, so good guys, look at that. Wow. I wish you guys can try this. Ooh, let's eat. Oh my goodness. Let's scoop some here. Get some of that sauce. Oh my goodness guys. Got my sticky rice here. Pan nan, so it means roll it really tight. Okay? Pan nan. And then I'm just gonna dip it. Look at that sauce guys. It's so thick. Get a piece of that tendon in the meat. Here we go, the bite. Mmm. Mmm. So good. Salty, savory umami. So balanced with the sticky rice. Mmm. Mmm. Ooh, hot, hot. I like to eat it piping hot. Sticky rice. Like that. That gai lan leaf. Mmm. 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 Sap. This bite, a little bit of everything. Piece of that scallion there. The richness of the starchy stew just hangs on to that. Mmm. Sap, sap. มาได้ทุกคน Sap ili, sap lai. A piece of that tendon and the eggplant. Mmm. Tag a friend who you want to try authentic Lao food with. Give my recipe a try. It's gonna be life-changing. Let me introduce you to Lao food through my recipes, okay? As always, you want the full step-by-step tutorial. It is a very long tutorial, but it's perfect for beginners. Lao food is not easy, okay? You have to learn all the ingredients. So I have a step-by-step tutorial on my YouTube channel, link on profile, and as always, the written recipe is also available on my YouTube channel in the description, and the measurements all there as well. Tag a friend who you want to try authentic Lao beef stew all seen with. I'm your host, Harris Peñanavong, and I'll see you guys next time. Mmm.